Our next card is this cool frame card. So to do this, you're going to start with a piece of Whisper White cardstock, and then you're going to cut the rectangle framelit out of it. And if you don't have the rectangle framelits, you can just use your paper trimmer to cut out a rectangle from the piece. You can just line it up at three quarters of an inch, cut down, leaving 3/4 of an inch, and so forth. So that's actually pretty easy, and we've been doing that for a long time before we had these fancy tools like that. Okay, we're going to stamp all over this panel. We also have a scrap of Seaside Spray, and we're going to stamp the larger sailboat in Night of Navy ink. And then we're going to stamp, and we'll die cut this out. Then we're going to stamp all over that frame, okay? But I just wanted to get that one first. We'll die cut that in a minute. And then we're going to do some random stamping. So for this, I'm going to take the smaller sailboat and stamp that in Seaside Spray. I'm going to stamp the compassy image. I don't know if I haven't decided if that is a compass or what that thing is, but whatever it is. We're going to use it. I've got the whatever this thing is, anchor in Night of Navy. I've got the little seagulls that I'll stamp in my gray granite, and then I also have Poppy Parade for the rope. Okay, so I'm going to start, actually I think I'll start with the compass. I like to start with the largest image. They're kind of all actually about the same size, but this one is a little bit more solid, I guess. So I'm just going to stamp that 3 times, kind of in a triangular look, like that. Okay, and then I'll do the same thing with the remaining images. So then I'm going to do my rope. Again, I'll do this kind of in a triangular pattern, like so. I'll do my sailboat last because it's kind of small. And then the nice thing is the sailboat can really kind of squeeze in to smaller areas, and you can kind of overlap it a little bit too if you need to. And then I'll just add some little seagulls. And this is perfect because you can just kind of tuck these in wherever too. Wherever there's a little spot left over, we can get some seagulls in, which I love. Okay, so that looks pretty good. So our frame is done. Now I've got another piece of Whisper White that I'm going to adhere this to popped up so that there's a little bit of a gap. But before I do that, I want to stamp my sentiment in the center. Okay, so this is Sail in the Direction of Your Dreams. I think this would be good for like someone going off to college or graduating college. That is totally crooked, which is why we didn't adhere this down. So I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to try once more. That was better. Okay, so I'm going to pop this layer up on top with dimensionals. This will take several. So I like when they kind of come off in a little row like this. So you can just plop a bunch down. I just cut ink on that one. Luckily, it's hidden behind. All is good. Okay. Next, I will die cut there. Perfect. I will die cut my sailboat, and then we'll finish this up. Oh, I do like this. I've got a Seaside Spray card base. Okay, and then I'll be right back and we'll finish this up. Okay, I've die cut my sailboat, and I also have a panel for inside my card, so I'm just going to stamp a little bit on here to decorate that. I'll put those images layered together. I think that looks good. I'll put this on the inside, because again, it's nice to kind of coordinate the inside. You can also do envelopes at the same time. I rarely do, just because I never think of it, but you certainly can. All right, I'm going to put a dimensional right here and adhere my sailboat kind of, I'll put some glue at the bottom, and then that dimensional will hold up the rest, like so. And then we're also going to add, I've die cut out of gray granite, one of the ship's wheel. And, oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry about that. That bush came up quick. Woo. Okay. We're just going to die cut. I don't know if I'll remember to edit that out. Oh, you guys, so sorry. Here's our ship's wheel. I'm also going to add an anchor with my trinket, and to do that, I'll take a little of my twine, just put this through like so, and then I'll do, you know, a knot like this so that it's tight to the end here. I just got a knot with my baker's twine like that. And then what I'm going to do is cut the ends of this fairly short, like 3/4 of an inch. And then I'm going to fray them like that. And then we kind of have our little anchor. And then I'm just going to adhere the anchor right there. So that just adds kind of a fun touch. And like before, I'll put a couple of glue dots just because this is kind of substantial. But we'll stick that anchor right on there. And there you go.